Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a little tutorial on how to do the very basics on Arma mission creation. I'm going to be going over what the mission.sqm is, how to find your mission directory, and the description.ext. So to start off with, you want to place a unit, object, prop, whatever you'd like, and then save the mission by clicking either Ctrl S or Scenario Save As. After this, you want to name your mission. I'd suggest using underscores rather than spaces, as spaces convert to %20. After you've named your mission, untick and binarise the scenario file, as it's just a lot easier later on. After this, you want to tab out. You want to go to your documents, Arma Other Profiles, your username, missions. In here you'll find all of your missions that you've made. If it's your first mission, there'll be nothing in here apart from the one you've just saved. After each name, there is .stratus, .tenor, etc, etc. That's the map names, obviously. Some modded maps, for example, this one says Sara Light, when it is actually Southern Serani. So, our mission is called tutorial_mission.stratus. You can double click in there. Here you'll find a mission.sqm. The mission.sqm is the mission backbone. It is whatever you place inside the editor, any waypoints, any units, etc, etc, will all be saved in here. Weathers, cameras, add-ons, anything. This does get very long and very confusing later on, but for now we're just going to ignore it because we don't need it. So the next thing you're going to want to do is make a description.ext. Now I've made one here and I'll be copying over this. But to show you guys how to do this, I will do it for you right now. Now, to start off with, you're going to need to make sure that you can see your file extensions. You can do this by clicking View, and then making sure File Name Extensions is ticked. For example, here I can see .sqm. Usually you just see Mission. To create the description.ext, all you need to do is right click inside the folder, New, Text Document. Here, just get rid of everything within this blank space. You then want to type description.ext. Make sure there's no other file extensions. Click enter, and then press yes. After this, you'll have an empty file, as you can see on my right. You're going to copy and paste this into your description.ext. I will leave this in the description of the video. You can get a much more basic description.ext and a much more advanced description.ext. For this example, this is best as it's got everything we need and a little bit more. So, to start off with, I'll go through each and every field. DisableAI. This is only really required if you're playing a multiplayer mission, but I've added it in here just in case you are. If you type 0 here, AI will be placed in every playable slot. joinUnassigned means that the server will either give you a slot or you can choose for yourself. Most missions let you choose for yourself, and so do all mine. So I'd recommend using one. DisableChannels. This is very simple. It's a little array or list. Here are different numbers for different meanings, as you can see. So in game you have global, side, command, group, vehicle, direct, and even system that most people don't see. You do not see system in most missions because, by using this, it is disabled. Type in the numbers in these brackets if you want the channel to be disabled. I'd recommend disabling system, global, and sometimes command. Next, enableDebugConsole. If you're not very talented with debugging missions, then I wouldn't recommend enabling this in case somebody else gets onto it and uses it to their advantage. So, I'd recommend setting that as 0. showGPS. As simple as it is, showGPS or not. So I recommend having that as 1. Again, showCompass, whether you want the users to see their compass, enable that as 1. showWatch, again, show their watch, put that as 1. Corpse cleanup we do not need for now, so we can simply delete this and I'll remove it for you in the description of the video. This is in a more advanced tutorial in the future. Same goes for rec cleanup, we do not need this. Class header we do. You can call this class whatever you like, but I've never tested it for myself, so I'd keep it simple and safe as header. You want to make sure that this is whatever the game mode you are playing. I keep mine in all co-op because all my missions are co-op. If you've got a roleplay mission, call it roleplay. Next, these are your minimum players, so how many players minimum are required to play your mission. This is usually 1. Maximum players is usually how many players are able to use the mission without running out of slots, or if your server can only handle so many slots. You can change these two numbers whenever you'd like. Load screen. This is probably one of the most important features of the Description.ext, as it starts the intro to your mission. Author is as simple as it is. It's your name or whoever's made the mission. For this example, I've put my username in. On load name. This is the piece of text that you see above the image when you're loading into a mission. Again, you can call this whatever you like, as long as it is inside the speech marks. On load mission is a little text that becomes below the image. You can change this also. Overview text is what happens when you type #missions in the server. Picture.jpg or load screen is the image that will be loaded when you press start on the mission. Overview picture is the background picture. You do not need to worry about this, just leave it as it is, unless you know what you're doing. Respawn, another very important feature. This will almost always be kept as free as base. This is where the units will respawn on a marker called respawn_west or east or whatever your side is. Respawn delay is how many seconds it is before the unit is allowed to respawn. I usually keep mine to 10 to make it fair. You can set this to 0, whatever number you'd like. Respawn dialog. This adds a kill and death to your table in the mission. Respawn on start. I'd keep this to 0. All it is it kills your unit straight away before entering a mission. Respawn button. 1 enables a respawn button in the menu when you click escape. 0 disables the respawn button, so you cannot use it. I'd keep it as 1 for now. That is the basics of the Description.ext and how to create missions. From here, all you need to do is add an image to your folder. In this example, I'm using picture.jpg. You can call it whatever you'd like. I'd also recommend using JPEG or PNG. As you can see, I have a picture here from Arma 3 Stratus. I'll then move this into my mission folder, go back into my Description.ext, and name whatever my image is called in this spot here. I can change the name of my image to whatever I'd like, as long as I change it in here to the same. I hope this tutorial has helped you in your basic Arma 3 missions, and I hope to see how well you do. If you have any questions or any concerns, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.